Hello and welcome back to another video. My name's Brad and I'm from Talk Cars, and today I'm going to be reviewing my Volkswagen Caddy, and I've also got to quickly add in the sunstrip. So if you guys want to know how to do that, stay tuned. Let's get straight into it. Whack that on. The weather's pretty bad, so I'm going to be nice and quick, and we'll get on to reviewing the Caddy. It was pretty simple to fit the sunstrip, but I have done it quite a few times, and to be fair, it looks really good. So today I'm going to be talking about the Volkswagen Caddy, and why did I choose the Caddy I've got? Well, the Caddy I've got has been previously tweaked and slightly modified by the previous owner, and to be honest, I think it looks really nice. I did set out on the market for a grey one, however I had to settle for a white. Now this is a Wolfsburg van, so it's a 2 litre TDI 5-speed. Has 200 brake horsepower, and it's lowered. It's had a rear axle flip. The interior has been changed by myself in the back. It was also rear carpeted by the previous owner, however I've just sort of tweaked it a little bit. And then inside the front there, he's also changed to Apple CarPlay. And the car, all in all, I'd say is a fantastic all-rounder, or van I should say. As far as Caddy goes, I've never had one before. I've always been interested in having a Volkswagen Caddy. Whenever you go down to the Cornwall coast or anything like that, you always see transporters, Caddies, and I thought, do you know what? If I get a van one day, I'm going to get a Caddy. Here I am, standing in front of my Caddy, so I'm going to show you around it nice and quick. I'm going to take you around the van now. I'm going to flip the camera around, and then I'm going to show you all the parts on the van that's been changed. Also, let me know below what you've done to your Caddy vans. If there's any ideas that I like, I'm probably going to pinch and message you on how to do it. I'm new to the van scene, so any help is greatly appreciated. Make sure you like and subscribe and enjoy the walk around of my van. So you can see from the front what's changed. Well, the front bumper down there has been painted. I've also had a splitter fitted round the front. I've shortened the plate. I put my own private plate, shortened it. I think small plates look much better. If I could smooth the panel, that would look fantastic. You can see the sunstrip's been done. Obviously you saw that earlier in the video. And whilst looking at the van, I didn't actually notice it at first, but the mirrors, I don't know why they do it, but I need to change those Caddy Life mirrors. The side lights have been changed to LED. It's so hard to find some that don't chuck codes up, but these just don't chuck up codes, which are absolutely fantastic. As you can see, the splitter, it just looks absolutely brilliant. I really would like to paint the front grille and the badge. Just let me know how to do that. Now the wheels, because this is a Wolfsburg van, they've been changed, and I don't know the name of the wheel, but I do want to keep the diamond cut. It looks really smart. They're wider and they're 19s. Also, future plan would be quite cool to change the brakes. The Caddies with bigger brakes look fantastic. I've seen people with 360mm, 390, bit torn between on what size to get if I do it one day. It's also been lowered. I do believe it's on coilovers. Which is quite a nice touch. The plastic along the side here, that's all been painted white. It's also had a nice side rail cover down there, the hexagonal looking one. You can get circle, you can get all sorts, but that's what come with my van. It's lowered. Julian green, what a legend. Look at that rail cover, get rid of that, it looks hideous. If you've got one showing, you should be ashamed, because that needs to be changed. Quite an expensive mod, coming in at about 120. As we come round the back of the van now, I love the back of the van. Look at this at night, it looks fantastic. So it's sort of getting to dusk now. The rear windows, I tinted those to 5%. I say I did, I actually had a go and I failed miserably. So I took it to a professional. He tinted those. The rear badge I'd love to change. It's quite a simple one, I haven't done that yet. Then the rear wiper. That was quite easy because it's a van. You open up the door and all the panels sort of pop off, where you can see I just need to fix it, but you can get behind the panel there and you just pop off the thing, and then you put the bung inside, stop the water, and I put sealant around it. Don't want any water getting in the van. The previous owner was a legend and he fitted a reverse camera. I would not have the knowledge for that. I mean, I would have given it a go, but not as good as what he would have done there. And for the back, that's pretty much it. Obviously it's got the little spoiler up there. You can get the Maxton spoiler lip, which looks quite interesting. And the bumper, has been colour coded as well. Overall, I think it looks fantastic. Now, if I take us round this side of the van, through the side door, this is where things get interesting. Because if I shoot, you can see there's an on switch there for the light. Excuse the hands, it's freezing. Here we go. Now, me and my friends customised the roof. You can literally tweak the roof to however you want. I've got a switch just there which turns it off. And then the back has been fully carpeted out. Now, the other interesting bit with the Caddy I always found was the interior. The cab on these Volkswagens is insane because it looks exactly... Oh, ignition switched on. It's not a bomb, don't worry. Now, it looks exactly like a car. When I bought this van and I sat inside it, I was like, this is brilliant. I mean, it's even got a flat bottom steering wheel. Should a van have a flat bottom steering wheel? Well, of course it should. I mean, people have changed the gear knobs to the GTI ones. The foot pedals, I'd love to change those to the sporty ones. That's going to be coming on to a future video. Darren Caddy in the Facebook group suggested that. I've got seat covers on mine. I didn't go anything fancy with these, but people have changed all sorts of seats. And what interests me the most when I bought this Caddy was, well, it doesn't have aircon, which actually sucks. But when I go onto here, I have got, from what the previous owner set up, luckily, if I plug this in, got to get copyright for that. Well, what I have here is Apple CarPlay. Now, to have Apple CarPlay in a van is a godsend. When you're going from job to job and you just need to go home or whatever, you can just quickly put it in on the map before you set off. That is fantastic. The other thing is, with the 2 litre TDI, you probably won't really be seeing any injector lights come up, because the 1.6 TDIs put me off because they have so many issues with the injectors. Whether that's me being paranoid or if that's actually a fact, I think everyone will back me up and say that's a fact. But overall, the van has got LEDs inside, so it all lights up at night. People have changed the dials. If any of you have, let me know down below in the comments. Changing the dials, air vents, I've seen those have been done on many people's cars. But other than that, it's looking like a normal van. The plans of this van are going to be to fully customise it, interior with the suede, and wrap it. When I say wrap it, I mean the interior first. Wouldn't it be so cool to have this van amongst many others a car show? Hopefully I can go to some in the summer. But this is a nice little walk around in my van. 200 brake horsepower. It's a Wolfsburg van. It's had a rear axle flip. It's been lowered. Splitter. And what makes it more interesting is the last point is, if you guys haven't got one, down the back, down here, it's got a leisure pack. Let me get that out. Now, if you can see down there, got a leisure pack behind the passenger chair. Then it comes to here, and I can literally charge my phone in the back. So, put the light on, and if I turn this bit on, it should read 12.7 It's then got a 12 volt and USBs. I mean, we all know what USBs look like, but for principle, there we go. Turn it off, and the lights, and that's all linked up. Now, I can't take credit for that because the previous owner did that. Well, the van certainly has quite a few little aspects that are quite unique, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. And if you've got any more adaptations to do to those, that would be great. I mean, I said about the gear knob inside, I said about the pedals. Any easy mods are fantastic. Previous video I done was showing the top mods for the Caddies, but there is affordable mods to do for the Caddies that aren't going to break the bank, and I think they're the ones that I'm going to be hitting first, amongst a few other bigger ones. But you can see I've done the sunstrip up there, that cost me £3. These vans are so customisable, and I cannot wait to share the journey with you guys of changing it up, meeting new people and seeing where it takes us.